What up? It's the Riggs Cock Poet, Keenan Amore himself, and I'm chilling in the cut with Mr. Cool and the channel of Cool. Go subscribe right now, you dig? Channel Cool.
Pocket filled up with the product, she go crazy for some product. You was sleeping, I just got up. I'ma rock just like a rocker. She can top, so she a bopper. Make his daughter call me father. I can fuck with no coppers. Is a fool who gonna stop us? You a custody, you a shopper. Spinning around just like a chopper. I just popped another shopper. I got 50 in my wallet. I'ma get a helicopter. I'ma block her like a blocker. Smoking on the rocker flocker. Hit him with the blocker.
In the digital crates with DJ C-Town for promotional use only.
The one that they talk about. No, I'm not the one. Are you stepping up for the coat? If no coat. Young Rocky.
Channel.
I'll be the one that they talk about. One of these 7 up for the coat. Hold on. Look. Come for the bag and I'm walking out. Wait. Looking at my niggas talking out. We gon' show you what we all about. Hundreds of blue, gotta toll them out. Now for the sun, we just call me the one that they talk about. One of these 7 out for the clout. Come for the bag and I'm walking out. Wait, looking at my niggas talking out. We gon' show you what we all about. Hundreds of blue, gotta toll them out. Now for the sun, we just call them out. Movie, my life always been a movie. Dipping, I dash in a toozy. Different level, just a new me. You see I'm dripping in juvie. Big bag of Mary with the movie. I'm on the block like Rudy. From the bridge to the rock, can't move me. 40 is kicking like Bruce Lee. Baby, you can never fool me. Diamond glisten, how you woozy. If you had to pick, better choose me. Only money on my mind, truly. All I think about usually. I'm on the road to get a check. On the load, not for the disrespect. I be the one that they talk about. One of these 7 out for the clout. Hold on, look. Come for the bag and I'm walking out. Wait. Looking at my niggas talking out. We gon' show you what we all about. Hundreds is blue, gotta troll them out. Not for the sun, we just call me the one that they talk about. One of these 7 out for the clout. Hold on, look. Come for the bag and I'm walking out. Wait. Looking at my niggas talking out. We gon' show you what we all about. Hundreds is blue, gotta troll them out. Not for the sun, we just call me the one that they talk about. One of these 7 out for the clout. Hold on, look. Come for the bag and I'm walking out. Wait, looking at my niggas stalking out. We gon' show you what we all about. Hundreds is blue, gotta call them out. Now for the sub, we just call them out.
Again, Monday.
What up, what up? This is Riggs Pop Poet, King in the Morning himself. And I'm chilling in the cup with Mr. Cool and the channel with Cool. Go subscribe right now. You dig?
What up, world? Welcome back to Explicit Intelligence, a place on YouTube where intellectual intelligence is spoken explicitly. Tonight we got a good one. 2 topics. Shut the fuck up treatment. Just listen, let me stop. Shout out to the new subs. Hit the like, share, subscribe, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a girlfriend and a boyfriend. If y'all 2 boyfriends together, why don't y'all come out through? Come on through. Visit the Explicit Intelligence on YouTube and get it in. Sit your ass down and get something to eat. Roll something up and smoke it. Pour something up and drink it. Internet land dwellers, how you be? Where you been at? Show your face. Don't be scared in this chat. If I've known you for a while on this YouTube internet land, don't be afraid to say what's up to the man. Trolls, folks, haters, I don't care for you. I'll just try to be friendly. Either way, if you hate me, you love me, I'm still going to be here for you with open arms, because that's how I was raised. Wasn't raised to hold grudges. They made a movie about it. It's a horror flick. Do you really want to hold a grudge like that? No. Therefore, holler at the kid, man. I can't even call myself that no more, right? I'm past that point. I got stamped with the Unc and OG, so I can't say come holler at the kid no more. Come holler at the OG. Come holler at your Uncle Cool. Come holler at your Uncle Kenny. Let me learn you something real quick though. You see it. I don't know if y'all know. CP3 was back at it with the pettiness, and I got to admit, I loved every minute of it. Every post, every meme I saw, comments galore. The comment section did me well. Internet land, they kind of, good job, Internet land, for CP3's post. I thought they was going to turn on the fella. You know, people hate CP3. I don't know why. The Bama's a floor general. What do you expect? He's supposed to do what he's supposed to do. He got somewhat of a Napoleon complex, and I can relate because I'm only 5'8". I was 5'9". I think as you get older, you do shrink. I dunked it 3 times in my life. 2 of the dunks wasn't that great, but 1 actually went in. I was size, and it wasn't during the game. I'm a guard. I'm a point guard. But you let me tell it, when I was young, I was a power forward. Charles Barkley, I had the ice cream truck man, the ice cream man. Shout out to Tony. He's probably, man, I don't know how old Tony was, but if he's up there, shout out to Tony, man, because every time Tony visited, you know, ice cream trucks, they got to get that bread, right? Every time he pulled up, man, he would look for me. Me and the fellas would be sitting down after a long day. We done played 10, 15 games of basketball. We just sitting down chilling, waiting for Tony. Tony comes in this big-ass yellow truck. You hear him, he give you the rings every now and then, but he got cocky with it because he know when you see this yellow truck, I got what you need. So when he comes down, he always hits me with this. Charles Barkley. He was Jamaican, so he had that Jamaican accent. So he'd always be like, Charles Barkley, Charles Barkley. Guess this was in like 94, 95. So around that time, Phoenix was struggling with Houston. We didn't beat them in the series twice. They came back down 3-1. Killed us, man. And this is around the time where Phoenix lost a game. You wouldn't hear or see from me because I'm probably in my room crying. Just asking God, why? Why my teams can't win the NBA championship? Until 97, Arizona Wildcats bear down, baby. So every time he visit, Tony would just be like, Charles Barkley. And we'll kick it with Tony, and he'll talk sports with us. Well, man, we had Tony in the parking lot for about 20, 30 minutes talking shit. And I would tell him, hey, we going to win the series. We going to win the series. Future says we didn't. Past said, history says we didn't. And Tony let me know. But I ain't hate Tony, man. I just always came for my 50 cent juice, fruit punch, my hot sausage, and my hot chips every single time. If he ain't had the hot chips, I got the hot onion rings. Wow. I just took it back, Jack. Man, that was crazy. Reminiscing, right? I give you a double. Yeah, man, and Claressa Shields. Hey, look, check this out. I knew it. I don't know if I even predicted it, but I don't know. I might have did a what? Hold up. That's not where I wanted to be. Hey, close this out. Yeah, so real quick, Claressa's been smelling herself as of late. I don't know if it's her boyfriend, Papoose. I don't know if it's him. She, you know, her trolling Remy Ma and shit. I don't know what it is, but homegirl ended up, she got a big ass head, and figuratively speaking, she's real arrogant with it, real narcissistic now. I remember when I first seen her on Netflix, bruh. She had the Netflix documentary, and everybody, she had me sold. I was like, okay, ghetto girl from the D with the hands. Oh, she knocking motherfuckers out. Sheesh. She got the hands. And then she had a little riff, little tit for tat with Layla Ali. Now, at the time, I'm thinking, wow, we get these two together for a super fight. Oh, it's going down. Let's get it. Did it happen? No. They just continued to talk shit and throw subliminals at each other. And granted, Layla does have her an age. I think Layla my age. I think she like 44, 45. I'll check it out. How old is, you know, might as well do a little bit of research while we at it, man. How old is Layla Ali? I should really start talking to Grok, man. She 48. She 48. Can she still fight? She look goddamn good. Let me share this, man. I know y'all want to see. Hey, what you looking at, cool? I'm gonna show you. Give me a little time, man. Let me throw this jump back up there. She fine as what, bruh? Yeah. Yeah. You think she still got it though? Y'all want to see her best knockouts? We ain't got time for that. I got like 20 minutes before the show start. Phoenix versus the Warriors. I got to make that game, but I had to show y'all what I was watching. Yeah, I don't want to leave y'all out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, finally we might have someone other than Layla, because I don't know at this point. My first episode with Claressa, I was sold. I thought she was a humble chick coming in there with the hands, talented as ever. She got the ghetto talk with her, so, you know, here nor there. But I loved her humility. And she just was willing to learn and go out there and rock with her passion. She got a few dollars in her pocket, took somebody, man, and that's crazy. She took Remy, my man. I don't even know how that happened, but okay. Remy, you was smacked, so you lost out. So yeah, so they dating, her and Papoose, and they really hitting it off. I don't know if they gonna get married or not. Papoose gave her a ring. They thought that was the wedding ring. He was like, no. So I always thought with all this big-headedness, all this narcissism from Claressa Shields, I figured, hey, we need somebody in the boxing game that can match with her and take her toe-to-toe, pound for pound. And if you can, knock her ass out, because she need to be humbled real quick. She undefeated. No one's touched her. No one's tapped her except the dude that she was sparring with. I need somebody to knock her ass down now. We need to humble Claressa. She's still my boo. She's still my girl. I rocks with her heavy. But she's talking too much. And when you talk like that, you got to get hit. You got to get hit. So let me take y'all to ESPN.com. MVP's Paul. Look, I know I'm doing Chris Paul's topic later, but when I seen this article, I was like, did I just pull up two of the same article? Because I seen MVP's Paul. Did Chris Paul ever win the MVP? I don't know. MVP's Paul hopes Green wins. Her win leads to a super fight with Claressa Shields. Okay, I just botched that whole title up. Jake Paul might not be able to fight due to his surgically repaired jaw. God damn. That was funny. Anthony Joshua came in that jump, was like, nah, I'm going to whoop your ass all this talking you've been doing prior fight. But that hasn't stopped Jake Paul's influence as a full-time promoter looking to make the biggest fights in women's boxing. Okay, on Friday, today, Paul's Most Valuable Promotions MVPW-02 will take place at the Infosys Theater at Madison Square Garden with Alycia Baumgardner facing Bo Ri Me Shin. Bo Ri Me Shin. I shouldn't have did that. Well, they're headlining the event, so they probably fighting as we speak. However, there's also a co-main event that is drawing extra attention, as Shadasia Green puts her unified super middleweight titles on the line tonight against two division champion Lani Daniels. Okay, seems like it's going to be a matchup, huh? Should Green emerge victorious, Jake Paul believes it will set the stage for what he calls one of the biggest fights in women's boxing, if not the biggest fight in women's boxing. And I got to give props to Jake Paul if he pull it off. Quote, I think there are 5 super fights to be made in women's boxing, and Claressa Shields versus Shadasia Green is on that list, Jake Paul told ESPN. That fight is bigger than a lot of those so-called men's super fights going on because Shields and Green have that aura, attitude, and that shit talk. That's what boxing fans want to see. So far, Jake Paul is on one. Can't disagree with the man. Shields and Green have been circling each other for the past couple of years, although Green's progress hit a speed bump with her 2023 loss to Francone Cruz de Zern. The Sweet Terminator. I think I know her, man. And I mean, if that's the same one who had the bloody face. What's her name? What's her name again? Cruz Discern. Let me see something real quick. If this the same girl. Nah, that ain't her. Okay, I might have seen her lose or some shit. I don't recognize her. I guess I should share it. Do y'all recognize her? I don't recognize her. I think I seen her lose. Yeah. See, she lost that one. Yeah, she lost that. She can't fight, man. She to me, my opinion, she can't fight. Not like Claressa, and I haven't seen Green yet. Let's take it back to the article. All right, what? Could you stop with that shit? The two have exchanged words on social media and in interviews about a potential fight, with Green defending her titles against another former opponent of Shields. Paul sees it as a perfect opportunity to build towards Shields versus Green. Quote, Claressa, this is your official invite from me personally to come Friday, April 17th, Madison Square Garden, Jake Paul said. Come pull up, watch your favorite, come pull up and watch your future opponent, Shadasia Green, go to work. ESPN reached out to Shields promoter Dimitri Salita to ask about the possibility of the fight coming to fruition. Salita said that he is open to the possibility of working with the Most Valuable Promotions down the road on the Shields Green fight. However, he also believes the unified super middleweight champion still has some work to do. Specifically against a fighter co-promoted by Salita and Shields. Okay. Danielle Perkins is the light heavyweight champion and defeated Shadasia Green in the amateur, said Salita. That's a fight that can be made this summer. Shadasia should beat another fighter that Claressa has beaten to prove that she's more than talk and has the skills to compete. Perkins is the perfect opponent. I ain't knocking that. Because the promoter of Claressa already said, if you beat one of them, let's get it on. Salita neither confirmed nor denied that Shields would attend Fridays. You know she going there. You know she's coming to that fight. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to sneak a peek at the fight. And if she's there, you know this fight is going down. My biggest question of this topic will be probably, this fight go down? Who you got? Assuming that Shadasia takes care of business. Who you got? I'm going with Shadasia, the upset. I'm going with Shadasia. And check this out. I'll go bold with it. I'll give Shadasia a knockout in the 7th round. Clear? Knockout in the 7th round by Shadasia Green. Humbling Claressa Shields into shutting her mouth and getting her shit together and focusing up. And then we get a rematch and Claressa just mollywops her. I'm down for that. Or better yet, she don't mollywop her, but she beat her to the point where we need the super fight part 3. And this is set it up for a bigger purse for the both of them, and they could probably retire off of it. That's just my 2 cents. I need to know what your 2 cents. Not 2 cents. We don't do 2 cents over here. We do 7 cents. You know, the Lord blessed you with 5 senses. I'm throwing you 2. Just add to it. So that's it for me with Shadasia Green versus Claressa Shields. I need to see the biggest beatdown in women's boxing history. Come on, Shadasia. Come on with it. Beat that by my ass, man. All right. We're not taking a break. We're going right into it. The main event of this show before we get up out of here. I got to get up out of here. I got to catch them Suns, man. Like I told y'all, next week sometime, we'll be doing the NBA preview, playoff preview. I think we might miss a game, but I'm going to still give you a preview on Monday. Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to give y'all a preview. So stay tuned to that. We are rocking and rolling on Explicit Intelligence. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a small break. I'm I'm gonna come back. We knocking CP3's title down.
Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats.
You know,
DJ C-Town.
No make-believes, no fakes and thieves, no back, they got shaking seeds.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Explicit Intelligence. We here, baby. The place on YouTube where intellectual intelligence is spoken explicitly. Let me take y'all straight to Sports Illustrated. I'm not playing with y'all today, man. Let's talk about Chris Paul. I don't know how y'all feel about Chris Paul, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I rocks with Chris Paul, man. I wish he had never been traded for damn Bradley Beal. I honestly, I see the GMs. I see James Jones. He was shooting for the stars. He had to do something, right? And Chris Paul was reaching his 40s, so it was almost like, look, we got KD. I want to guess that I don't think KD was getting along with Chris Paul, because I'm like, why would you let him go? Chris Paul, KD, Devin Booker, I'm with that. Make it work. Bo, make it work. And honestly, Frank Vogel ain't do a bad job. He did a game better than Jordan Knott. And he was in the playoffs. He might have got stomped in the playoffs, but Jordan Knott's first year, after the night, we could be playing OKC on Monday or Tuesday. Or Sunday. I don't know when the game is. But if we win tonight, we are in. Y'all do know the play-in format, don't you? 7 play 8, 9 play 10. Out of the 9-10 game, if you lose, you go to Cancun. 7 and 8. If you lose, you play the winner of 9-10 to get the 8th seed. Did I simplify it for you in less than 20 seconds? Let's get back to Sports Illustrated then. Do. Oh, I ain't sharing it. Y'all gotta see the article. Let me not be so. There we go. When the Clippers were eliminated not too long ago this week, Chris Paul posted a succinct meme to convey his feelings. Rip Bozo. The Clippers lost to the Warriors on Wednesday night in the Western Conference 9-10 play-in game. Draymond Green shut down Kawhi. Oh, y'all are sicing it. Kawhi couldn't hit a bucket in the fourth quarter, but I don't think it was due to Draymond Green's defense. There was one particular play in the clutch where Kawhi threw a turnover due to Green's defense, and I think they scored off of it, but it was enough to get the W. They was killing them in the fourth. There was nothing the Clippers could do in the fourth. Hey, look at it. You can look at the previews right here. Let's see it. Hey, man. Curry is a G. Oh, so y'all just going to take it off, huh? Y'all not going to let me see it? That's how y'all going to do? All right, that's a bet. That was 30 seconds, though. I don't need... No, we good. We don't need to see it. No, we don't need to see it. We don't need to see it. Damn, y'all petty. YouTube, what did YouTube do just now? You know what I'm saying? Hating on the fellow. We ain't gotta show it. We good. We saw what we needed to see. Al Horford hit 4 straight three-pointers in the fourth quarter, and Stephen Curry looked like vintage Stephen Curry. Overall, it was a thrilling night for Golden State that left Steve Kerr feeling like they were champions once more. Shut the fuck up. Y'all just glazing all over Golden State. If it ain't Golden State, it's LA. And if it ain't LA, it's Wemby. Which I don't have a problem with because he hooping. But goddamn, y'all be glazing on Sports Illustrated and ESPN. Glazing hard. Hey, wipe your mouth after you finish. The Clippers, on the other hand, are now headed to the draft and Cancun. The draft lottery without even knowing their own pick after a very rough year. Yeah. They started the season with accusations of cap circumvention involving Kawhi Leonard, and Pablo Torre exposed all that. Shout out to him. They went 6-21 out the gate. Then they climbed back in the postseason contention, only to be eliminated in the play-in. Well, that's not bad starting off 6-21. Folks thought it was over for y'all. We thought y'all was going to blow the team up by the trade deadline. Meanwhile, Bradley Beal is sitting over there on a bench getting paid by another team just to sit there. Clippers, why did you even do that? Oh well. There is, however, at least one person associated with the organization who enjoyed how the season ended, and his name is Chris Mother Paul, arguably the greatest player in the franchise's history. Paul returned to Los Angeles this season for a retirement tour, but instead he was treated badly, quite badly, I must say. I think the NBA should, I don't think the NBA, Adam Silver could step in. But the least y'all could have did, Clippers, was he that bad in the locker room? Couldn't have been that bad in the locker room. I think the Clippers locker room was just all messed up to begin with. You got all those stars over there. You should have kept Paul George, but here nor there. Y'all would have been all right if y'all had Paul George this year. I don't think y'all been 6-21. But again, Paul George only played 37, 38 games. So would it have helped out? Would they have been in play-in contention if Paul George had stayed? Cool. Sometimes maybe you need to sit down and shut the fuck up. True. Their awful start. In the midst of their awful start, he was sent home, eventually traded, and ended up retiring without any fanfare whatsoever, which was messed up, by the way. This Bama used to be on the board, right? The MVPA, he used to be the leader of that. Y'all just straight carried Chris Paul for all the work he did. So you can't really blame him for taking the shot at the organization on social media after their final loss of the season. Paul posted the original #RipBozo meme. Interestingly enough, Paul is mentioned on the Know Your Meme page as one of the main examples of the meme use. All tough. Here's the meme. Do we need to play it? Just look at the meme. If you don't understand the meme, it ain't gonna be funny to you. It was funny to me. When I seen it, all I could do was laugh. I said, you know what? He deserved that. Clippers deserve that post. Good for Chris Paul, bruh. Good for Chris Paul. If Chris Paul got an ounce, maybe a year left in him, come back to Phoenix and do your tour, bruh. If you still got enough in it, hey, Chris Paul, if you get a whiff of this, if you get a whiff of this video, I'm 44, bruh. I'm 44, and I feel like I could still play. I gas out because I smoke weed. I don't anymore. Well, I'm taking a break. But you, homeboy, I saw you on the court last year. I saw you on the court this year. You can still go. Starting, no, and you probably understand that as well. But coming in, averaging maybe 8, 6, and 3, 8, 6, and 5 or some shit. I'm talking about 8 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds or some shit, or 3 steals or some shit. That's enough for me. You come in and just give Colin Gillespie a break. You come in and give Jalen Green a break. You can still shoot that J from mid-range. I can use you. If I was a coach for Phoenix, if I was a GM for Phoenix, I would hit Chris Paul up right now and be like, Chris, bruh, LA did you wrong. You deserve a tour. I don't know if, I don't know how many people rocks with you, but we just want to give you a better send-off than LA could. And you did a lot for us, dragging our asses into the finals. We need you, bruh. Come on through. Teach the locker room. You already know Book and some of the other players that's in there. So, continuing on. While Chris Paul is happy to see the 2025-26 Clippers are in fact dead. Damn, that was messed up. Sports Illustrated. You couldn't find another use. You could have said, I'ma edit your line if you don't mind, Sports Illustrated. While he's happy to see the 2025-26 campaign of the Los Angeles Clippers completely over and going to ship off to Cancun, there are reasons that the Clippers unceremoniously dumping Paul worked out for him. Last week, when he could have been riding the bench during the losses to the Thunder and the Trailblazers, he was instead in Augusta with his father, where he played golf and attended the Masters for the first time. Looks like he's having a great time. That big smile on his face. Look at Papa Paul. Look at Papa Paul. He looked like the dude to do this. Don't he? Don't Papa Paul look like the dude to do this? Got a whole bunch of millions of dollars to do. He got a toy that'll probably kill a kid. And I can't get $5 for my post. All I'm asking for is $5 per post. Hit my Cash App. Give me $5 per post. Y'all let that Bama get on. Yeah, I'm hating. Well, just to piggyback off his first stint, Paul was drafted number 4 by the then New Orleans Hornets in the 2005 NBA draft and played 6 seasons with the franchise before he was traded to Los Angeles. They completely got this wrong. Look, I'm going to read it verbatim and then I'm going to remix it. Paul was drafted number 4 by the then New Orleans Hornets in the 2005 NBA draft and played 6 seasons with the franchise before he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. False. How Sports Illustrated get this wrong is beyond me. But no, let me correct you on that. He was supposed to be traded to the Lakers, but David Stern vetoed it. He said, no, that's cheating. Can't do that. Nope, we not having that. Kobe and Chris Paul, get the fuck out of here. I would have been pissed because I'm a Suns fan. We would have had to play him 4 times, probably in the playoffs as well. That trade was, of course, nullified by David Stern, and Paul ended up being traded to the Clippers. But why don't you reword it? Because he was not traded to the Lakers. He was supposed to get traded. But he ended up on the Clippers a few days later in a series of events that remains one of the ultimate what-ifs in NBA history. I got a bunch of what-ifs too. I miss Gerald Green, man. Paul didn't revive the Clippers. He basically brought them to life like Dr. Frankenstein. Playoffs. The Clippers had won a single playoff series, made the playoffs 4 times, and finished above 500 just twice in their first 27 years in Los Angeles. They were one of the biggest punchlines in all of sports and always been when Paul arrived. In the first season with Paul, the Clippers went from 32-win team to a 40-win team, despite the fact that it was the season shortened by a lockout. In Paul's 6 seasons with Los Angeles, the Clippers that is, he went to the playoffs every year, won 50 games 5 times, and won 3 playoff series. Damn, that must have been Doc's fault. He has the second most steals in franchise history and is the Clippers' all-time leader in assists. So why couldn't y'all get his Bama a better send-off? It's beyond me. Very disrespectful. Rather than give him a big contract extension in 2017, they traded him to the Rockets. 3 years later, he earned all NBA honors with the Thunder and did that twice more with the Suns, who he led to the NBA Finals after a year with the Warriors and then the Spurs. He returned to Los Angeles for what was expected to be a retirement tour. 9 months later, he's celebrating their playoff elimination on social media, but more importantly, he's golfing. That's not important. I'm just glad he's happy and he's chilling with his dad. And that meme was right on point. Let's take a moment to reflect and just look at the meme. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. What are your thoughts, man? Was Chris Paul out of line? Did the Clippers deserve the energy? I liked it. I enjoyed it. Stay tuned, man. I might bust y'all up one more time tonight. I think I got another live in me. We'll see. If not tonight, y'all gonna get it in the week. Next week, man. Next week. Comment below and let me know what you think about the show. I'll holler at y'all when I holler at y'all. Peace in the Middle East. Please. Gas prices are soaring. Can't go anywhere because it's just too high for gas. Trump, nuke Iran. Please. Just nuke them and let's get this shit going on. God damn it. Shit. I'm out, y'all.